Hello everyone, welcome to Coffee, Love, and Books. My name is Michelle and today I'm going to be running through my reading goals for 2021. So I have 9 here, and if I keep looking over it's because my computer is over here and all my goals. So I have 9 for this year. I'll probably think of some more after I finish filming or as I go along, and I'll definitely express that in videos when I figure out a new goal. But so far these are what I have. I'm definitely going to try to explore the fantasy genre more. That's what I've been working on recently, so that will be reflected in a lot of these. So without further ado, let's jump into the first one. So my first goal is to finish the Stormlight Archive. Pretty easy. I'm on Oathbringer right now, so it's probably just an inevitability rather than a goal, but I thought I'd just put it in there as a goal I have. Pretty attainable so far though. Alrighty, my second goal is to read the Lies of Locke Lamora series, but specifically the first book because I just went to, or I guess it's the Gentleman Bastard series, but the first book is called Lies of Locke Lamora, and I at least want to read that book. If I'm not the biggest fan by the end, I'm probably not going to finish the series, but I do have hope for it. It came at a time where I was really wanting more Brandon Sanderson, and I just didn't want to finish the book when I started reading it, but I'm sure on the second time around I may enjoy it a little bit more. So my third goal is to read at least 2 sci-fis. I don't know how I did on that goal this past year. I definitely did a bad job on keeping reading the sci-fis. I know this year I want to hit on Dune at least, because my neighbor really wants me to read it. So I'll definitely try out Dune. I want to give Jurassic Park another try. I don't know why I stopped reading it. I just did. I put it down. So I'm definitely going to pick that back up this year. And I hope I definitely get on a sci-fi kick, because when you're reading fantasy and sci-fi at the same time, they compete a lot, and I've just been feeling fantasy lately, so hopefully I will get on at least one sci-fi kick this year, and I could just read it all. Start the Wheel of Time series. This is the big one and one I've been wanting to do for a while, but once I finish Stormlight and maybe Lies of Locke Lamora, I want to at least give Wheel of Time a try, because I know the show will be coming out on Amazon Prime maybe next year. I'm not sure when, but it's 14 humongous books, and I feel like I at least need to start it if I'm gonna get to watch the show with other people. So we shall see. I don't know if I'm gonna like it very much. I feel like I'm kind of going into it with that attitude, but I hear it's amazing, so that's strange. But I'm really excited to give it a go, and that's definitely one of my big ones for this year, to at least start it. Read the Anne of Green Gables series. This is also a biggie. My neighbor has been trying to get me to read this series for a while. I absolutely adore the 1985 version, I believe it is, of Anne of Green Gables. I love it so much, and I love the story, and I love Anne, and I'm really excited to read this series this year. This series is definitely going to take a little while since there are 8 books, but I'm so excited to read them, and I love the story, and it's gonna be so good. On a similar note, number 6, read the last 2 Austens that I have not read, which would be Northanger Abbey and, wait, what was it? and Persuasion. So, I am especially excited for Persuasion, and I didn't get those done this past year, but hopefully this next year I'll just finish those last 2, and I'm really excited about that. And on an added goal, just on the moment, I also want to read Little Women, because I love that story and I love the movie, and I've read half of it before, but I didn't finish the other half, and I just want to get the full experience and just love that story all over again. Number 7 is read a standalone Sanderson. I guess I just thought of this last minute, or thought of it last minute. I definitely want to read more Sanderson than just Stormlight and Mistborn. I've read Mistborn Secret History, but I guess that is part of Mistborn. But anyway, I want to read, I don't know if Warbreaker is a standalone. It might not be, but I want to read one of his books that aren't really in a series, just to get the feel of that. I've seen what he can do in a series, and it's amazing, so I'm so excited to see his standalone novels. It's probably not a novel. I'm not sure. Anyway, his standalone books, and I'm just really psyched to see how those play out, and one of my goals. Number 8. These last two are going to be rereads. So number 8 is reread the Narnia series. These are books I grew up listening to on audio drama, so it wasn't the entire book, but it was very, very much close to the actual paper copy. But I loved, adored Narnia as a kid, and I still, going back, the nostalgia. I know it doesn't hold up to things like Lord of the Rings or Mistborn or Stormlight or Wheel of Time, but oh my word, it's such a magical and nostalgic series for me, and I'm just really excited to reread it actually in paperback form this time so that I can just get that experience all over again, and I'm really excited for all of that. And then number 9 is reread Pride and Prejudice. We'll see if I actually do this. I think I should probably finish the other 2 Austens before I go and reread Pride and Prejudice, but it is my favorite book, and I felt it calling to my soul for a while. I really want to get lost in the magic and charm of that book all over again, so we shall see. Anyway, those are all my goals for 2021. Probably think of more very soon, but I'm really excited to have gotten to share these with you. Be sure to comment down below what your goals are, and be sure to like this video and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next Saturday.